Omega, please stop that. Come here. All right, hopefully everyone will see that I wasn't able to start my other live. If anyone's on, I don't know if you were waiting on my scheduled live. I couldn't find it and I couldn't start it. So if maybe you could comment over there that I just started one fresh. I wasn't able to get to the scheduled one. I think it should be here soon. I hope, don't touch anything over there. I hope that this works because I'm under a metal awning thing, but it's very sunny. Hey, Ann. It's very sunny but also it's windy. So hopefully, can you guys hear me okay? Hopefully. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you so much for everything you've said so far. And thank you for your gift. Micah was able to use that to do some stuff with the kids on his trip to North Carolina. And Sheila, yesterday I just finished sorting through all my baby clothes and stuff by size and everything so I can know what I have and what I still need. I'm definitely, hey, honey, I'm using that to support. I'm using this rock to hold my phone up. So you can use all the other ones except this one. You stop. Daddy, no, you cannot sit on me. I'm sorry, but you can sit beside me, okay? Yeah, your knees right here beside me. Could you please put the rocks on the ground? I already asked you once. Please go ahead and do that now. Thank you. So Daddy and Kingsley were perfect. We have matching buns. Daddy and Kingsley were. Are you gonna put all those in a neat pile so no one trips on them? What if an elderly person tries to walk through here to the bathroom? Thank you for picking all of those up. You're such a good helper. Okay, put them in a nice little pile so no one trips on them. Micah and Kingsley were working on some of the dogs. I wanted 2 dogs closer to the RV because wow, don't mind all of the U6 soccer people. Yeah, just put them in a nice little rock pile. Good job. What was I saying? While Micah was gone, I'm not used to being home at night because I work third shift. So I don't know how much the dogs bark at night. I don't know how much, if it's just one dog or all 5 dogs and the 2 puppies or what. But I know that one night while Micah was gone, the last night he was gone, when he was driving through the night, Sunday night, I woke up. I finally fell asleep at 1 in the morning. Woke up at 1:20 to all 5 big dogs and the puppies just barking their heads off for 20 minutes straight. And of course that was the one night. Hey buddy, how are you? Did you have a good practice?
But William plays soccer.
Yeah, he plays on the younger kids team. Yep. The younger kids team. Say have a good night.
Have a good night.
Anyway, sorry, I'm not going to recognize some kids from school. Honey, you didn't tell me that you wanted to play soccer in time. You're not signed up. You're just playing baseball. Zion's the only one that gets to do 2 sports right now because he proved himself in soccer last year, so he gets to do it. I'm talking about at one time. Can you please not do that? Keep them in a pile. Anyway, the dogs went crazy for 20 minutes that night that I was home alone. And so I was a little freaked out because we have a big floodlight that is at the end of where the house was that normally is on, but I was like, oh, let me not waste the battery having it going all day. And so I turned it off, and then I was like, oh, it's just me here. I don't need probably just like a raccoon or a possum, or probably it's just one of our cats terrorizing the dogs. They like to do that. They know if the dogs want to kill them, and they just go right to the edge of where their leads are and just sit there like, hey, Omega, let's not do that. He got the rock, so if you want some, either go get your own or ask him if you can play with those. Kieran, look at me. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So anyway, so Micah is moving Carnage, which is the German Shepherd mix, near to where if someone pulls up into the drive right beside the RV, they'll be met by him, because he's probably the loudest. And then I'm probably going to move one of the pit bulls over to near the RV as well, the one that is quite attached to me. So that's what he's doing right now. And yeah, but he said he would be here shortly. Right now, Zion is practicing. Let me see if I can flip the screen real quick. Hey, Kieran, move for a second. All right, see the one with the neon green shirt back there? That's Zion. They're doing some kind of kicking drill right now. He's kind of like right beside the post right there. Omega, say hi.
Hi.
Kieran, say hi.
Kissy.
All right. Oh, you're so sweet.
Hi.
You're gonna hug the camera. All right, gentle. All right, get off now.
Hello, whoever you are.
All right. So, anyway, so we're not like a game right now. We're just at practice. Zion has practice soccer 3 nights a week, and the other 2 nights he has baseball. And then the other 3 boys all have baseball on 3 nights a week total. So basically every night we have some kind of practice, but it's fine. I love it. I love to stay busy. I love to I love to let the boys keep staying busy, staying active. Is it too windy? Can you hear me okay? I'm worried that the wind is like gonna ruin the sound. And can you hear? I know you can see my hair like blowing, but hopefully you can hear. And don't judge me, but I definitely made dinner. Baseball has been hard with meals because it's like you either eat. Okay, can you hear me now? Oh, thank you, Jamie. I hope y'all are doing well. Yes, I am something. I'm literally still in my work clothes because it's spring break and all the kids are home. And I worked last night. So I asked Kingsley, please, can you just try to keep it to adult or until at least 10 so I can have like maybe 3 solid hours of sleep. And he actually did that. I did not get woken up the first time until 10:03. So he did what I asked. I'm super proud of him. We are not going to throw rocks. That is your last warning. Daddy will be here in a minute. Yes, ma'am. That includes throwing them down onto the concrete. Ooh, almost lost my phone. So anyway, meals have been tricky because yes, thank you so much for that. Kingsley's practices start at 5, and then the little boys' practices start at 6, and then Zion's practices start at 6:30. So figuring out if we're going to eat before practice or at practice, or after is not even an option because we usually don't get home until like 7:45, and I have to leave for work at 8:45. So by the time I shower, everyone to get everyone ready for bed. There's no time for like meals. So all that to say, I have my dinner in front of me that I will be trying to discreetly munch on while we're chatting. I really am sick and tired of rice. Like I feel like I do something with chicken and rice every day because it's easy, it's fast, it's cheap. And so, Omega, can you stop saying la la? That's annoying. Oh, we're just gonna trade shoes. Hey, can y'all run in the grass? Because if y'all step your toes on the concrete, it's Good. Oh yeah, and there's lemon. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're good. Boys, don't pull on that. Do not pull on that. Get your hands off. You're gonna pinch Omega's fingers. Let go completely. Omega, stop. Oh, I hear Dad. Go to Dad where we are. Watch your little bare toes, Omega. Okay, here comes Dad to help me out. Sorry. It's been a bit crazy, but I was very tired of chicken and rice, so I made teriyaki chicken and broccoli over rice noodles. It is now completely cold, so I'm sure it's delicious. The chicken and egg rolls that I made in the air fryer were delicious. I didn't eat those all the way here, but I'm not sure how the rest of this is going to do. But I'll hold off until Mike gets here. I'm sure he has plenty to say as usual. He is the more chatty one, I feel, of the two of us. I always have plenty to say, but don't always know how much you want to hear or what you want to hear about, so I don't want to just ramble. Are you okay, Kieran? You getting wheezy? Are you getting tight? Daddy should have his inhaler. Just come sit right here on the bench until he gets here. But does anybody have any questions for us? I don't know how many of you watched the video I posted earlier this morning. The shed house did get picked up last night, Monday night, whatever. I don't know what day it is today, honestly. It's Wednesday, right? Monday night, it got picked up. I don't remember where I was going with that, but yeah, so that's out of the way. The kids and I mostly, you're welcome, mostly got the second canopy put together. Ooh, I wonder if it's because Kieran. There's an ambulance. Thank you. I think Zion after practice was hoping you could have him pump his ball up. It might have a hole in it, but okay, thank you. It says I have full data, so I'm sorry, Denise. Let me know. It's not showing on my end that it is, but I don't know. Here come the daddy-o. Hello. So yeah, we're all situated in the RV. I'm working on finding a small window unit to add to it, just to keep it. Yeah, well, it's because they're too big for you, so those are the designs. You need a wipe for your mouth. Kieran needs some assistance with his shoes that are too big because they're not his. The boys love to just switch around. Thank you, Brenda. Switch around shoes as if they don't have plenty each. They have to wear each other's. Hey, baby. Did you eat? Did you eat?
Yeah, that was so good.
Okay. Good. Now you can come talk while I eat. All right. Hey, Ann. You missed it earlier. It was just, well, I won't spoil it for you. I'll let you go back and watch it. Kingsley, come say hi.
Hello.
You got comments? All right, Daddy's gonna get situated. I'm gonna let you talk to him I'm gonna let him talk. I'm gonna eat real quick.
You want to be on camera stuff in your face?
I don't care. They don't care. They know. I'm eating for two.
Eating too.
Yes, here.
Oh, hello everyone.
Anne's on there, Brenda, Jamie.
That's awesome.
Denise.
Hello. No, that's Ann. Golden? She said, what's Golden? Who's that? Oh, that Golden. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Yeah, we know all about dogs getting out.
Carnage just popped off his collar this afternoon.
Yeah, I got two of the dogs' new collars. So I want to take them for walks throughout the whatever.
Was Cammy's new?
Yeah.
The green one. I like it.
Yeah.
I like that handle.
Yeah, that's why I got it. So what's up, Brenda? Because when I start walking with the dogs more with the kids, they can learn how to like control the dogs better and get them to listen.
Yesterday, Brody was all the way across the yard, and I called for him to come back to get back in the kennel, and he came running.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Golden's from India. That's a long way away, bro. But hello, how are you? So what are you talking about?
Just that we got busy practice schedules.
Yeah.
The house got picked up.
So does everybody understand why we got rid of the shed? Like we know, Liz kind of touched it, but she didn't really go into detail about it. I kind of wanted to do a detail. No, you didn't.
I showed video of the ceiling.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I must have missed that. My bad. Okay. But yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Anyway, so yeah, Gary, thank you. So that mold was an issue. It was causing some respiratory issues for myself and Kieran pretty bad, and it just was a no-go. I didn't realize until I did some more research as far as like doing shed to homes how often it happens that these sheds are sold as live-in dwellings but are not properly ventilated. And not having plywood in the roof was like a big deal for me because even on a doghouse, if I was to build it, I'd put plywood or some kind of roofing other than just the metal roof. But that's me. So anyway, what else, baby? What we got going on?
I told her that I asked you to move a couple of the dogs closer to the house.
Yeah. With the RV being close to the easement like it is, especially with the kids being outside a lot, our dogs are great dogs. They're not people friendly, which is
venomous, but the pit's not so much.
No, the pit bulls are not people friendly, and I'm okay with that. They're great with the kids. They're great with Liz. They're great with me. And I wanted dogs that were great with the family, but I didn't want dogs to be great with everybody. So we're moving a couple of dogs around so they could guard the dwelling while Daddy's out doing work and stuff like that. So that's Carnage is now moved. We'll do Cammy tomorrow. But reason you went to okay, so Brooke, we didn't know about the mold until Mike and Lissa came over, and then Mike stuck his hand up in the ceiling and pulled down the insulation, and then he told Liz there was moisture up there that we didn't know was there. And we didn't really get a detailed video of the house after we removed all the plumbing, electrical, everything out of it, all the insulation that was good. We cleaned that house out. Oh, my bad.
I showed it empty. I showed the roof with insulation out.
But did you show the mold on the floor?
Yes.
Okay, you showed all that? Mm-hmm. Okay, then she did show her. My bad.
He forgets.
But so
it was like 2 videos ago.
There was mold on the floor under the bed, mold behind the couch, mold behind the insulation. It was everywhere. So that definitely could have contributed to, having to go to the hospital with the respiratory issues. Because normally, like I have asthma, but normally I'm okay. But this is definitely, more than that. Karen, what the heck? 70 days and wow. I hope you're doing well. Sincerely. Oh man, so we are super busy with the kids. Zion's doing 5 sports, and Kingsley's doing 4, and the other little boys are doing 3 sports. So like, Liz is like nonstop, go, and so we're just busy. So I think the idea about us getting, excuse me, did you talk about the mobile home?
No, not yet.
Okay. Jenna?
Yeah.
Okay. So I know a lot of y'all know that Jen and Wiley offered us a mobile home to put on the property, access to it. And that was amazing, right? But especially with the new baby coming, I think we want to go a different direction. Because anything that we would get that was pre-made wouldn't quite fit what we need. Because we're going to have 5 boys. Like 5 boys. I'm gonna have a teenager inside the next 3 years. And I remember when I was a teenager, and I remember how I kept my room and a whole bunch of stuff. So I think it looks like building is the only option that we have that makes sense. Yes. Okay. E. B-E. Yeah. Yeah. Liz looked like you lost. Yeah, she did lose weight, actually. I think if it wasn't for the baby, she'd be at close to the weight she was prior to being pregnant. So the pregnancy's going really good. I'm glad her blood clot's gone. And, we got, what's it, March now? We got 2 more months, and then we're going to drop that thing. So we're really excited. I'm ready for my wife to not be pregnant. Sure. I love you women. All the men understand that. I'm ready to have my wife back. Let's see. How you doing? But work is going good. I'm glad I got this job in Arkansas. It pays more than what I was finding around here, which is excellent. Nothing near like what I was making when I was traveling, but oh well, it'll be okay. All of the time that I'm spending with the kids and with Liz, on the property, and getting that slowly but steady where we want to be is worth not making X amount of dollars. I've never really been a slave to money. I don't really care for money, but the time with the family is like most important. You can't get that back, so that's awesome. We're very thankful. We're very fortunate. Any of y'all having allergy problems early this year? Allergies are tripping in Arkansas. Power is going crazy already. I don't even know who my wife's talking to. Man. I know I watched Janet Wiley's recent video. They were talking about getting a gate up by their property. That's a great idea. Because I think that same neighbor bothers all of us. I don't know. I guess he assumes he can just pry into our properties. It's quite annoying. It's an old man. I don't know. I guess he has nothing better to do. Flies in Arkansas. There's nothing you can do about it.
Hello, Daddy.
What's up, man?
God smacked the tail.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, baby. Yes, Karen. No, but you can stay right here.
Mom said we did.
Yeah, Daddy said no. You only just stay where I can see you. Y'all are quiet tonight. Sinus infections are horrible. Yeah. Ear infections are worse, hands down. I can't tell. I don't know, between the ear infection and a tooth infection, I don't know which is worse. But sinus infection is not fun at all. Yeah, and so I want to build. And I want to build mortgage-free, and I want to build over a time span that will allow us to eat the elephant one bite at a time. And when it's done, I want it to be paid for. So I think if we give ourselves a realistic time frame, that we can build what we want, which, if you want to call it a barn dominium, fine. But it will look like a barn on the outside, or maybe a metal building, but on the inside will be our living spaces, and we can build to size that fits our family. Trying to do a shed to home or a mobile home to fit our family is just not a realistic endeavor. It's not. The only option we have that makes sense is to either buy something that fits or to build. So we're going to be in the camp for a little bit. How long? I told Liz, I just turned 40 in February. I said, if we can build within a 5-year time span and it's paid for, then that's fantastic. That would be a serious leg up for us. Armida, I've used a neti pot before. It's probably in storage. I'll probably get another one though. Well, that's a good idea. Yeah. I also use mullein for my lungs. That helps. There's a couple things. Any kind of virus, use oregano oil. That helps. So there's definitely options. So let's do yeah. I have an appointment. I just turned 40. I have an appointment on April 2nd or 7th, something like that. I have to do all my 40-year-old stuff, including the whole prostate check, which unfortunately they don't do the old way anymore. That's good. That's good because I was not looking forward to a prostate exam. Kids. Anyway, so just get everything. I have to get everything for my allergies, and then do the prostate exam, and just make sure everything is A1. And just keep in the gym like I have been every day, every other day. I think everything will be okay. And hopefully Liz will get back in the gym once she's done having this baby. I am really excited for him to be here. So we'll see what happens. Sit over there. These kids out here throwing rocks. Goodness. Yeah, so we have an air purifier, but we have limited space in the RV, you know. So we have to pick and choose what we use, you know, to be ideal for the amount of space that we have, which is quite limited. Even though the RV is a good size RV, you're dealing with the amount of people that we have. We have to be very aware of how we use that space. You hear any of that?
This is.
That. Thank you.
Hello, guys. I'm still here. Got caught by Zion's soccer coach from last year, who decided at the very last minute to coach 6U this year, and he was lamenting that he wished that I was coaching with him this season. I was like, listen, I am not in a position to be coaching anything this season. So sorry about that. Maybe next year.
You know what's crazy about my wife is that she coaches stuff and has never played the sport.
I know more about it than he does.
This woman is a homeschool baby, right? Didn't do any kind of sports.
I actually
whatsoever.
played sports in college.
And she's managed to coach wrestling, soccer. Were you on the football field? No, you weren't on the football field.
I was on the
So wrestling and soccer, she's coaching. It's crazy.
Listen, you don't have to know a lot when you're coaching little kids because they don't have like all the rules and stuff that the older kids have.
She's a motivator.
Yes. Well, if you ask Zion last season, I was the babysitter. We had multiple 4-year-olds that had to be like
corralled,
held by the hand.
And she is amazing.
And yeah, so I was basically the babysitter last season. And yeah, we had one that would just bolt and his deaf grandma would bring him. So there was a communication breakdown. And then, so, you know, but she would ask me like, can you catch him? Like, go get him. So I'm like chasing this kid one way. This other girl just wants to, you know, play with the dirt and get tripped over.
So Liz is pretty much, what are you doing, baby? You're clarifying the blurred lines of communication between children and adults.
Yeah. I was also the snack coordinator for every game, you know, stuff like the important stuff that the kids are worried about, like who's bringing a snack and is it going to be a good snack?
Let me tell you the kind of mom she is, right? I'm still salty about this. The last wrestling tournament we went to, she signed Zion up for 55, right? And then we get to the tournament and he weighed in at 52. So instead of like pulling him out of 55, letting him wrestle 52, she's like, nah, he can wrestle in both ways.
To be fair, until his first match, I didn't realize they had put him in both.
So my son wrestled in 2 weight classes on one day. And now, did he soldier through it? Absolutely.
It was fine.
He did. He got second place, third place, second in 52, and like 4th in 55. But he wrestled 2 weight classes. You don't do that. So big kudos to Zion, but my wife, goodness, she's a tough mom. She may not look like it, She's a tough mom. Except if you ask Kingsley, is mom tough?
On y'all.
It depends what day of the week it is.
Yeah, actually.
It depends. It depends on how hot outside it is. It depends on whether she ate or not. That's the big factor, right, baby?
What?
If you ate or slept, you're a lot nicer.
I mean, it's not untrue.
It's not. It's not.
Hey, baby, are you feeling better?
So, you tell me about the canopy you're putting up?
Yes, I told them that we were working on it.
Yeah.
That'll be in the next video. I've got some footage. Honey, I can't hold you from this.
It's
track.
crazy in Arkansas. This wind has been nuts. So y'all, like last week or last weekend was it? We were in Fort Smith. Was it? 2 weekends ago.
Yeah.
So all
And all
that big
those
storm
tornadoes.
that came through,
Yeah.
and from like Indiana down to Louisiana, and there were tornadoes dropping like crazy. That's the first time I've ever stayed up and watched the weather, and it was absolutely bananas. But the wind, between the fires in Oklahoma, the wind, that storm system, and then we got another one coming this weekend. So yeah, putting up a canopy. I mean, y'all saw what happened. If you follow Bobblehead, that storm tore his canopy up. And we learned from his mistake the first time.
Yeah.
That's not the first time it's happened. But the first time that happened, Liz got the same canopy. And I was like, you know what? Well, we both decided we had to fasten it down.
Well, and it was a little bigger than the one that he had too.
Right.
His is a
So
little
we
smaller.
reinforced keeping the canopy held down. And I know we had like 40, 50 mile an hour winds. And it was still there when we got back.
Yep.
So that's a plus. But we're using ratchet straps that I would use for towing cars to hold down the canopy. Now she got a second canopy.
Like over the top and to secure to T-posts
Right.
on
So
the inside.
she's giving Daddy an excuse to get more ratchet straps because
Well, also when we were in the house, couldn't really tell how windy it was last year because we really weren't affected. You couldn't hear it really. And also though the house was a lot more sheltered by trees than either the canopy
no, but
or the RV.
this has been a windier time compared to previous years.
Yeah.
So and that's why we have the burn ban right now. So if you're out there, you got a burn ban. Please don't light nothing on fire
Please.
because you'll set this whole valley on fire. We'll all be screwed together.
Yeah.
And that doesn't sound like fun for anybody.
Yeah.
I will be very mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the wind has been nuts. It's been crazy, It's not ideal for a lot of things. I wish it would blow the damn flies away, to be honest.
Does it?
I know,
Woo! Good job, Zai.
but I wish it would blow the flies away. That'd be great. But Arkansas's flies are like
You see Zion's goal.
relentless out the corner of my eye, dude. They got my 7-year-old playing on the 9-year-old team. Yeah, he was super nervous, but
Yeah, because last year, everything he played, he was like the oldest of everyone on his team. And now, he's not going to be the youngest, but he'll be like the second youngest.
no, but he's still a beast though.
Yeah.
That's getting these kids to have confidence. I keep telling Liz, I'm gonna be scared once they finally realize they are like good and are confident because they're gonna be unstoppable. Which means that's expensive. If y'all have ever paid for any kind of travel sports or
Stop.
any extras when it comes to sports, that stuff gets expensive quickly.
in the other chair then.
Excuse me. Do what mommy says.
Get that chair and go sit.
This is not a negotiation. You understand? See, Daddy is home and Daddy has to regulate to help Mommy keep things in line. It's okay though. I love my babies.
All right, babe, let's
So-
wrap it up. I was only planning on doing 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah?
Zion will be done at 7.
So I said that we were gonna build. I did say that.
Okay.
And I said we're gonna build a barn. It's gonna
Yeah.
look like a barn, but it will have a nice front door and windows, all that kind of
Barn
stuff.
dominium.
Yeah, something like that.
We haven't finalized blueprints or anything.
No, but we
Okay, so-
found a plan that we like, and
Put your hands up.
I think that's what we're gonna stick with. Greg was saying the pour slab. I don't have slab money. I don't. But I think we could do a pier and beam situation similar to other barns and sheds or whatever. And the pier and beam would be ideal for the amount of elevation change in some places.
And all the water that's under our soil too.
That's another thing too, is the amount of water under. Yeah, so we're gonna pick a dry spot on the property, which isn't too far from the water and power pole, and just pier and beam it. Take our time, you know, slow but steady.
Yes, we did, Brenda. We're glad that he's home.
I'm glad to be home, even though, you know, as a provider protector, you were constantly asking yourself if you're doing the right thing.
Gladys says she agrees with Zion that they're gonna hide your guns if you try to leave.
Why you want to hide my guns?
That was Zion. That was all
That would
Zion.
make Daddy super salty.
That was his like unrehearsed. All the kids' answers were unpracticed.
I mean, that's
from
awesome.
the video.
Listen, I enjoyed that video so much. I didn't tell Liz how much I enjoyed it. But I sat there at work and I had this big smile on my face. Like, it's just nice to hear my kids appreciate, because I always say that being a parent is a thankless job. Like, we're not going to hear thank you until they're like older and like, Dad, Mom, I finally get it. Like, thank you, right? But it's nice that Christmas came early.
That was actually kind of your belated birthday present.
That was my belated birthday present?
Part of it. Yeah.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
I felt the love whenever you guys went to North Carolina and my boys were all hanging on my neck crying that I wasn't going. Friggin' made me cry. I wasn't gonna cry, but
Hey, listen, I had to tell them no so many times. Can I text Mommy? Can I call Mommy? Can I text Mommy? No. You're fine. She's fine.
I wasn't fine.
Well, I'm trying to buy my wife some time by herself so she can
Yes, I did get so much
she can
sleep.
get her head together.
Yes, I got so much sleep while they were gone. I did work the first night that they left.
Because
But
you ladies know that pregnancy brain is a thing, isn't it? Isn't it?
you can Google it. It's a thing.
It is a thing.
Scientifically
It is.
proven.
And then I have to deal with it for like 16 more days after, even the baby's here. So, don't you stop that. Yeah, Brenda, the memories are what's most important, you know?
What did you
I think that's what, you know, my parents passed away in the last like 2.5 years or so. And that's all I have, you know?
You made it back.
No inheritance, no nothing. It's just the memories that mattered the most. And I'm grateful that I had some really awesome memories. And the ones that weren't so awesome, my parents were human, you know?
Okay.
So, you know, I have forgiven my parents for everything that I held against them. And hopefully the children will forgive us for being human. But, you know, all parents, hopefully, if you care about yourselves and your children, you're trying to do the best you can with what you have and trying to build something for the future. But sometimes it doesn't always work out. And that's okay. You know, just teach your kids to be better, you know. Heavy duty. What kind of work are you doing? I'm a CNC machinist. So I'll make all kind of.
I'm gonna say bye. You can talk to people,
Okay.
but I'm gonna go watch Zion.
Good.
Thanks for coming, guys. I'm gonna go watch Zion. He gets in his feelings if I'm not watching him. So,
Yeah.
Have a
So
good night.
I'm a CNC machinist. So I pretty much turn metal into parts for like Boeing or Lockheed Martin or Halliburton or Cat, John Deere. I don't know. A lot of their parts that they put on their stuff is made by a CNC machinist, and that's what I do.
If I am able to get up there and do that little beam and hang on piano.
No. Anyway. Yeah, the memories are most important. Chill. Okay, so Stuart, I said earlier, I think at this point in time, I'm fairly firm on passing on the trailer that we were offered. Because of the size of our family, a trailer will not be an ideal fit for the amount of people that we have. It just is what it is. And I have, you know, I have a soon-to-be teenager in 3 years, and then behind him I have Zion, Karen, and Omega. And if you think that I want a bunch of smelly teenagers in my house without having their own space, I don't. I remember what it was like being a teenager. And they're going to be in sports and girls and all kinds of stuff. And I would like for them to have their own space. I will be that dad that pulls the door off. If I catch you doing something silly, I will yank that door off your room in a heartbeat. But, you know, we're raising these kids right, so they'll be okay. Yeah, I wasn't. Y'all didn't get to see my dad. We weren't doing YouTube, I think, then when Dad was here. But so my dad like left, and was gone for some years, and I was on contract in Indiana, and he just called me and said, "Hey, I know you're going to Arkansas. I want to come. And I want to see my grandkids." And like the next day, I talked to Liz and was telling her about the conversation because I got to talk to my wife first. And then he called me later that night. He says, "Yo, I'm on the bus." "Okay, where you going?" "Indiana." "Why?" "Because I want to go to Arkansas." I hadn't even said yes. So I had like 2 more weeks left in my contract. And my contracts, I'm in a hotel suite by myself. So I brought him to the hotel, got him comfortable. Let me tell you something. When I picked this man up, he was a fraction of the man that I remember growing up. Right? He looked like a homeless Moses. Big salt and pepper beard. Had a boot on his foot. Had a walker. He was not the same person I remember when I last saw him. And that was heartbreaking. So he stayed with me for those 2 weeks. And then we made the long trip from Indiana down to Arkansas. And he got to see his grandbabies like he asked. I didn't realize at the time that he had like three kinds of cancer going at the same time. And everything is in the final stage. And he was 1,000% dying. And I think he had passed away like, he might have been with us a month. And then, I can't go into the nitty gritty details of it because I don't want to relive it. And it's not the kind of thing I want to talk about on YouTube. It was really personal. But it was a very eventful, and not in a good way, very eventful situation. So it wasn't the ending that I would ever expect from my dad. And I'm just glad he's no longer in pain. I'll just say that. So we'll hold on to those positive memories, and the negative ones we'll just leave them where they are. It's all good. Have you thought about doing a storage shed like Simple Life Reclaimed did? It will be more steady in the wind. Okay, so yes, we have thought about doing a storage shed, right? But since we're working on limited capital, the thousands of dollars that I could pay for a storage shed, I can get the foundation for something built, So I had to look at, and that was the big thing with the trailer home was, why would I want to spend $6,000 just to move it and get it leveled and set up was about $6,000. Okay, so that's $6,000. And then how much we have to put into it to make it livable, because nobody was living in it, So if we're gonna talk about $10,000 to move, level, and repair, make livable, that's a fifth of something that would make more sense. So financially, there's a lot of good deals out here, and I understand. But again, I gotta choose what's best for our family in terms of the size of our family. And at this rate, even though I had a vasectomy 4 years ago, obviously my fish is still swimming. And my wife is extremely fertile, as y'all know. So just in case, I have to give her and the kids space to be able to grow. So I want to build for growth. I don't want to just be constantly putting Band-Aids on stuff. That gets more expensive. Everything's a Band-Aid. A shed to home is a Band-Aid, to be honest. Unless you go with the purpose of doing it, that's fine. But for a family our size, it's a Band-Aid. I don't want any more Band-Aids. I want something permanent. So, we're gonna build. So I'm shooting in Greenwood. So between Fort Smith and Booneville. That's where I'm at. Yeah, I think for us to get sponsorships and stuff, we really got to get back into YouTube. And right now we're just doing YouTube for the love of it. Even the last couple of videos that we've done, we haven't monetized them. It's not like if we're gonna do YouTube, it's like, how do I say this? I'm not looking at YouTube as an income source. I mean, if it's an additional income, that's cool, but the focus is to talk to you guys and to let you guys know where we are, and continue to build relationships with you guys. That's the focus of YouTube. Y'all are our YouTube family. Money is not even 10% of a motivational factor for us. I have a good job. I can take care of my family, and if I need to go out and get more money, I can. It means I'm away from home, but it means that I can still provide. So, yeah, YouTube's for fun, man. We're just trying to hang out with y'all. That's it. If we get a sponsorship, great. Like, I'd love to put up a gate soon, maybe get a gate opener or something. Like, if that kind of stuff is offered, it's awesome. Like, we'll take it because it's cool. And a lot of our subscribers have been like more than generous with us, and like we are super thankful. A lot of y'all have become our family. We appreciate that so much. You guys have a vested interest in our success, so that's a part of the reason why we keep pushing on. But another reason why we couldn't stay away from YouTube was we thought as long as we could. So, plus there's much going on. But practice is over?
Yeah.
Oh.
I beat Kingsley
So, you beat Kingsley in a race?
Wasn't trying.
Well, I guess that's my wife saying it's time to go. Time to go, baby?
Yeah, baby. Bye, guys.
All right, y'all. Listen, we appreciate y'all.
Get back here.
Thank you for everybody who joined today.
Yes.
And I guess we'll see you in the next video.
Oh, that sun.
It's crazy, right?
Bye, guys.
If they press the button. Bye, guys.
Top left.
Hey, here. That one? This one right here.
Yes. Yeah, okay.
No.
Good job.